on that hill. Whoa!
So, where shall we start? Well, with a bit of flag waving, actually, because all the big news at this year's show is being made by famous British marques.
And under here is a car that could become an international star. Not only that, but it's making its world debut here at Birmingham.
Just 2 years after being left for dead by BMW, MG Rover have produced a unique supercar, the MG X-Power SV. The two-seater SV is designed to be a performance flagship for MG's X-Power Sports division, but with an American V8 producing up to 465 brake horsepower, it's gonna be more like a rocket ship.
Are they putting something in the water around the MG building, or, I mean, where are you going to stop? You're mad!
Well, I mean, we hope that we won't stop, because really the whole point is to stretch the boundaries all the time. You know, I think that's what we need to do. MG Rover isn't an enormous company, you know. It's a small group with people who get excited about car still.
And you're pretty confident you can compete with the big boys?
In a way, we don't need to. We're off to one side. You know, we are in that slightly twilight zone, if you like, of performance and appearance. You know, that's why the car's in your face.
Yeah.
This is a car for somebody who's made themselves a decent amount of money from their own efforts, you know, and they're not afraid to tell people that they've done rather well. It's not a shrinking violet. We wouldn't expect the customer to be a shrinking violet, you know. It's in your face. There are people who like to do that. They like to strut their stuff a bit, you know, and I think that at MG we have a good chance to allow people to do that.
Over here on the Jaguar stand is the brand new XJ. OK, well, it may not appear to be that different to the XJ that it's replacing, but to be fair, if you're redesigning a car that's loved by gentlemen farmers, local Conservative Party chairman, then you're hardly likely to ask Vivienne Westwood to do the styling now, are you?
Jaguar customers like change to happen slowly, very slowly. And it's quite an achievement that since 1948, Jaguar have built 19 different saloons, and everyone is recognisable as coming from the same distinct and distinguished family.
The new XJ certainly won't be ruffling any comb-overs with the way it looks. But having got exclusive access to this new Jag, we can tell you that it definitely isn't a cosy old bit of British motoring history. Everything you see here is state-of-the-art, cutting edge, and really very different.
So this bit's longer, but this is shorter. This is much more aggressively angled. But most important of all, there's much more room in here.
The dash still wouldn't look out of place in a private gentleman's club, but behind it is the latest in electronic conveniences. Radar cruise control that stops you getting too close to the car in front, heating, hi-fi, and a telephone that you can talk to, and an electronic parking brake. It's got air suspension, which can be raised for sleeping policemen, airbags, and seat belts that can work out how big you are and which way you're sitting.
And of course, most significantly of all, the car is almost entirely made of aluminium. That's why that show car in the stand is so shiny, remember. So why aluminium? Well, that's dead easy. It dramatically reduces weight, it helps reduce emissions, and it also dramatically improves fuel economy. It also sees the disposal of a less popular XJ tradition: rust.
Keep the flags waving, we're not finished with you Brits yet. Next up, the chance to dream a little. Sit back, relax, and imagine that you're rich, very rich. And take a look at your new car.
The all-new Bentley Continental GT Coupe. Even if it is owned by Volkswagen, there hasn't been an all-new Bentley since the 1960s, and there's never been anything like this. With a top speed of over 180 miles an hour, Bentley reckon this is the fastest true four-seater ever, which isn't that surprising, because under that impossibly smooth bonnet, there's a twin-turbo 12-cylinder 500 brake horsepower engine, or about 10 VW Polos.
With the fuel tank under the floor, Bentley claim that this beauty will take 4 grown-ups with their Burberry bags, and there's still room for the skis in the ski hatch. Very nice.
While it's fantastic to see the big-name foreign-owned Brits doing so well, we really mustn't forget the littler, truly British car makers, all tucked up in Hall 5.
They're small, plucky, and you never know who's going to have gone bust or relaunched from one motor show to the next. Good luck, chaps.
One name that's in very rude health, yes, it's our friends in the north, TVR, maker of those unapologetically politically incorrect monsters. Now, at every motor show, TVR will always pull some sort of stunt to grab the maximum amount of attention. And this year, they haven't disappointed.
In a minute, we'll see TVR pull the covers off yet another new model, the T350C. It's small, fast, and very loud. But how can such a small company keep coming up with new cars almost every year?
I'm Ben Samuelson, and this is my video diary. I've worked here at TVR for 10 years, and we've launched a lot of cars in that time, and it's now March, so we're starting to think about what we're going to do for the motor show.
They've only got 6 months, but boss Peter Wheeler wants an all-new coupe built.
You're going to have to chop the back off a bit. We try hard to make the new model as attractive as we can. This year, we hope people find the cars attractive, because they're never finished before the show. We don't know whether they're attractive or not, which is a big problem. But so far, we've done okay.
It's late summer. The production line continues upstairs, while downstairs the T350C takes shape.
Blister on the driver's side where the airbox is, to try and create some more space. So I think we can get a very good idea of what it's going to look like very quickly. Darren's just sketching the idea out in 3 dimensions.
2 weeks to go, and the show cars are out of the moulds.
Some of the crew are starting to get a little bit twitchy, because we are, I feel, leaving it very late indeed, but we've now pretty much had it all signed off, so it's just a matter of building it. So just hope, fingers crossed, that it comes together, but I have to say it looks a long way away still.
"5 days left, but we're not into overtime yet.
Now, it's Wednesday now. Do you think we've got enough time?
It'll be tight, but I don't think it's going to be one of the worst ones we've had, no. Hopefully, a lot of the things are in place. It's just a case of actually putting the cars together.
How's our designer feeling then?
It's taken me half an hour to put this bonding strip on. Apart from that, nothing really serious has gone wrong yet.
Has Peter not been changing things at the last minute?
No, he just keeps walking around saying, looks very bonny, I'm pleased.
Well, it is now 10 o'clock at night, the night before press day, and the 2 T350s are finished. It's all come off. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but the guys have done an amazing job, and they've got the cars done. They look fantastic, and we'll have to see what everyone thinks of them tomorrow.
Press morning at the NEC. The media have gathered, and the TVRs keep coming.
Which is all handmade.
It's Ben's big moment. Almost.
So we're having terrible problems with this microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, the TVR T350.
They made it. The real T350C is in the shops for Christmas.
Of course, all this showbiz stuff and celebrities are just for the gentlemen of the press, but there's much more to do at the motor show than just look lovingly at cars you can't afford. I've brought along 3 real visitors who aren't on expense accounts and don't write columns to give their verdict on what normal punters can do. Errol Bailey hails from London. He's a car mechanic and drives a classic Mark II Cortina 1600E. Bill Gould is from Hagley. He's a company director and drives a Volvo C70. And finally, Cam Callery. She teaches A-level students and drives a Ford Escort. If it's thrills and spills you're after, then head off to the Vauxhall stand.
Righto guys, this attraction they call the Edge, and this is where some lunatic driver takes us over this course here and gives us a 4x4 driving experience, and we'll end up feeling very queasy and very ill. Right, so what have I got in?
I'm all right, I'm cool. Queasy and ill, I don't do. Have a nice day.
Come on, Bill, you big girl's blouse. So, Volvo driver, come on, in you get. Hope you've got a strong stomach.
Wow! Hey.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You got knocked again.
Keep going on that, we might have to get married.
Oh, my God.
That's the worst bit, apparently.
Oh, yes. I hate to hear you in the bedroom, I'll tell you that much.
Oh. It's all part of the service. Oh, God. That's not bad. That was bad. You want to go around this, Jim?
Good, that was good.
That wasn't bad at all.
Don't lean over that way, right?
Oh, that's...
The Edge.
Oh, no.
Go on, all the way up. Go on, Jim. Go on, Jim.
Dominic's
Go
too
on,
worried.
Jim. Go on, Jim. Go on, Jim. Go on, Jim. Go on, Jim.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. Get out and walk off.
Again.
Bad Righto guys, so you've all got kids, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, Daihatsu's a kindly suppliers with this stand here. If you've got children, bring them down and they're going to let them paint their cars.
Perhaps we ought to add a little bit more colour.
Cam, you're a natural at this, aren't you? Now, if you think you can change a tyre on a Formula 1 car like the professionals, then you can have a go at the Pit Stop Challenge in Hall 3. But can our 3 punters hack it against myself, Jason and Susie?
Push it. No.
That's it.
What's wrong? You see? I hate you. I hate you.
If you want to see some screeching, smoking, sensational driving, then go to the Mini Stunt Show.
Now look at that. Look, watch this guy.
Oh.
Why can't we have a go at that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good.
How long did it take to get to that standard, to do all that driving?
Now, if that was me in a car, I'd be feeling really ill by now. Yeah, trust me. I bet he thinks he's really big and clever, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, what Mark, can't do that.
You drive a Volvo, sis. They don't do anything, those things, though. Watch this.
Is he going to go in there?
Oh, goodness.
You know what? That's good. That was good.
There's no room for a Rizzler there, is there? Guys, are we having fun or are we having fun?
I went to see the car man. I want a car, I said. What sort of car, he said. A small car, I said. I'll go see what I can do, he said. I want a small car with a small price that drives like a big car and makes me tea and is absolutely perfect. Sorry, this is a shoe shop, he said. So how about the new Daewoo Kalos, I said. Daewoo's been having a rough old time of it recently, so this new Kalos really needs to do the business. Looks smart enough, though.
Designed in Italy by master stylist Giugiaro. That must have been a productive lunch hour. Because it's a Daewoo, it'll be cheap. They haven't decided prices yet, but they're likely to start at under £8,000. And it's also loaded with toys. So you get anti-lock brakes, you get electric windows, you get power steering, and a sun visor, and a speedometer, and a petrol gauge, and a 6-disc CD player, and a gearbox, and air conditioning, and some buttons.
Hello, little car. Bit of a controversial one here. It's either ah or ugh to the Nissan Micra. The first all-new version for 10 years, built in Sunderland, and it's full of the latest gadgets. Automatic windscreen wipers, doors that unlock when you walk towards them with a key in your pocket, and it's full of safety kit. It should also be a doddle to drive. There's millions of L plates on Nissan Micras, but is it too cute for you? Well, according to Nissan ladies, that means us. But at the end of the day, is being a smiley-faced small car enough anymore? Well, no, not according to Vauxhall and Ford.
You've probably seen a fair few new Ford Fiestas on the road by now. You know, squared off, pint-sized, bit like a small Focus. And this is the new 3-door version. Now, this should fit the bill for most people. But Ford, in its wisdom, reckons that there's a market for people who want a Fiesta that's a bit more, well, butch. One day at Ford Design HQ, the conversation went something like this. Hey, you crazy guys! Have you noticed how much people like sitting up high in off-roaders, but they don't really like the way they drink lots of petrol, and they're a bit tricky to park? So, what we need to do is build a Fiesta that's taller and chunkier to look at and a bit bigger, but doesn't have four-wheel drive.
And this is it. The Fusion. A Fiesta remix. We know it's not an off-roader, it's a tall, small car, but it's not an MPV because none of the seats come out, or do much more than a Fiesta. And it's not an off-roader. What is it then?
Search me, I haven't got a clue.
Vauxhall's big small car is on sale late next year. The Meriva is a Corsa remix that comes out as a little MPV with very foldy seats.
The Citroën C3 is a bold little lumber compared to recent offerings. It's got a distinctive shape and loads of room for all your stuff. But I don't want one of these. No, I want one of those. The Citroën Plurial is yours from £12,000 next spring. It's based on the C3 and it's absolutely bonkers.
Look, look, look. Now you can fold the roof back, but when you fold the roof back, it blocks the window. So you take the roof off and you put it in the boot. And then you can take the sides off and everything goes flat. You can put the seats down and everything. Thanks, girls.
You see, it's a car for all seasons. Great idea, very cute, like it. But if you think that Citroën are getting a little bit carried away with their quirky designs, you should check out what their French cousins are doing at Renault.
They've begun exploiting the French reputation for haute couture, and just look at the results. The Aventime, the Velsatis, and now the all-new Megane. We asked top British designers Richard Seymour and Dick Powell if British tastes are really ready for flamboyant Frenchies with big bums.
I think it's a cultural change. We are more used to, we are more ready now to accept things which are really adventurous. Avant-garde is the new normal. And we all of us hunger for something new and something different. And you look at Audi A8 and BMW, they're producing conservative cars, big cars for people, but I think the time's right to move the game on.
What's really exciting, if you look back 20 years, look at the 80s, you couldn't tell the difference between the brands if you took the badges off. Look at this stuff now. I mean, you know that you're looking at Renault product. To me, in a way, it's a bit like looking at, I think it was Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the movie, where somebody opens a chrysalis and finds the beast is half-formed inside. So some of these things, like the rear end on the Megane, for instance, very well developed, quite exciting, very 21st century. It's almost as if the front of the car is lagging behind a little bit. But on the inside, they're making a big jump, moving very well.
I think here's the interesting thing is that you do something like this, really brave. It's like dropping a stone into a pond, the ripples go out, and our perceptions, people's perceptions, change fundamentally. And what seems wacky and outrageous and right at the edges of futuristic style sinks into our subconsciousness and suddenly starts to seem normal. And cars like this, I think, will start to seem normal to us in a short while, really.
When you design a car, it takes years before it gets out into the marketplace, and that's clearly also the case with Renault. They've taken a pitch that you were going to like them. I'm not sure yet. I quite like them. I don't know if I want one yet, but I'm pretty sure that in a year I probably will.
So, what type of cars will we be driving around in the future? With production vehicles becoming ever more weird and wonderful, sometimes it's tricky to distinguish the concepts from the cars you can actually buy.
OK, guys, there is tons and tons of cars here to see. What I'm going to do is have some fun. I'm going to show you a range of vehicles, and I want you guys to decide whether you think they're going to be concept cars or whether they're going to be cars that go into production. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you both a lollipop. One saying real, one saying concept, and I want you to vote on them and tell me what you think.
First up, it's the Peugeot H2O. It's powered by a fuel cell, which means water's the only byproduct of this environmentally friendly fire engine. So, real or concept?
That's based on a 206 chassis, the Peugeot 206. Righto, Cam, what do you think of it?
It reminds me of the Batmobile, really.
Batmobile? Should be drinking.
Not yet.
What do you think?
I can see that something like this will probably go in production about 50 years' time.
Bill?
Yeah, very stylish. I mean, it's the typical Peugeot style in there. Yeah, quite nice.
OK. Vote. Concept, concept, concept. All right. You're all right. It is a concept car. But you never know what might happen in the future.
Next up is another little number from Peugeot. It's got a heat-reflecting glass sunroof and a very open personality.
Righto, guys. Now, Peugeots call this one the Sesame. Any idea why?
No, because it's the same colour as the seeds.
No. As in open sesame. Now, watch this. Press the button. Ooh. Twin electric doors. The idea of that is, in a tight space, you can get the doors open, you can still get access to all 4 seats.
Good idea.
What do you think of it, Cam?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's too ugly looking, really.
OK, here we got enough of there. Yeah. Bill, like it?
The roof feature, touch of airy where the glass goes from front to back, it's quite nice.
Makes it light and airy, doesn't it? Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I like the car. Cars are getting smaller today, economical. I think it's an ideal car.
I wouldn't have it if it was given to me.
OK, you don't like it, but now give me your impression. Is it a concept or not?
I think not. I think
you think it's a real one? It's interesting. Real or concept? Concept. Real concept. Ooh.
I think it's a real one.
Do you?
I think it's a real.
Right. It's a concept car. Oh! If it was any help, if I hadn't known, I would have said it was real as well.
The Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution is a radical 4-wheel drive with a 3.5-litre V6. But will we be seeing this beast of a machine on the road?
Man's a bag of badgers, this is, isn't it?
Well, tell me about it.
Mitsubishi Pajero Evo. I won't tell you too much, just tell me initially what you think of it. You first, Hill.
Big, fantastic. I could go with it anywhere.
Cam, what do you think?
I think it's fantastic. I really like it. It's very American looking. It's fantastic. I would have this any day.
Right. Bill, what do you think of it?
I think it's a nice car. It's a look, come and look at me kind of car, really, isn't it?
Right, what I want to know now, concept or real?
Well, I'd like it to be real.
Like to be real. Errol?
I think it's real.
What about you, Bill? OK. It is real, but it is unique. It's one of the first concept cars that's been put into production for rally use only.
Next up, a sports coupe I'd love to be caught in.
Right, guys, over here on the Chrysler stand, we'll find this, what they call a Crossfire. Let's find out what you think. Errol?
Beautiful car. When you first glimpse it, it looked like an Aston Martin to me, when you look at it from the side view. Yeah. And, I like it.
You do?
I do.
Bill, what do you think?
Awesome car. Out of all the cars I've seen today at the motor show, this is gorgeous.
Sexy.
Love it. Love it.
Cam?
I think it's fantastic. It's just classy. Colour's beautiful on it. It's just fantastic. Really nice.
Thumbs up all round. I love
very
it.
Nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
OK, testing time. Is this a concept car or is it going to be a production car? OK, spot on. It is a real car. This car is going to go into production. It's going to be released next year, late next year, and it's going to be sub 30 grand. It's probably going to be round about 29, so very, very cheap. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
OK, we're now 26 minutes into the show, and we've already managed to show you 78 of the cars here.
So here's a quick roundup of the other 622.
For the first time ever, an off-roader from Porsche. The Cayenne is aimed straight at Hollywood, which is handy really because here's a brand new car that could do with an immediate facelift.
Meanwhile, proud parent Volkswagen has given Skoda a stretch Passat to call its own. Aptly, or just naffly named, this is the Skoda Superb. And it's got all the luxuries.
You know, things like wood and leather and chrome door handles and all manner of traditional Czechoslovakian refinements. But the big news, and I do mean big, is in the back. Now, TV does have a habit of making people look bigger than they are, which in Dom's case can only be a good thing. But I am quite big, 6'3" in fact. So I know a thing or two about rear legroom. And I tell you, there's tons of it in here. In fact, there's room for me to party with all my tallest, most freakishly sized friends.
It looks like Volvo's come up with a must-have car here. Its first ever urban off-roader, the XC90, has barely hit the showrooms in the UK, but the order book's nearly full. It'll be the car for the 2003 school run.
OK, so it doesn't exactly look radical, but new Saabs don't come along every day. And the 9.3 is all new, a serious sports saloon to go stalking BMW and Mercedes. It's a great drive.
Hot hatchbacks are back, but the Alfa Romeo 147 GTA isn't so much hot as scorching. A very large V6 engine under here will hurl it beyond 150 miles an hour once you've driven to the German autobahns, obviously.
Volkswagen's Golf R32 has four-wheel drive and a big V6 engine. It's the fattest but fastest Golf ever.
Mini, mini, mini. It's all you ever hear. This summer's must-have was the supercharged and rather super Cooper S. But never mind that.
Because the truly fast Ford is back. The Focus RS.
And this really is the hottest Ford you can buy. The Focus RS clashes head-on with the mighty Subaru Impreza Turbo. And while it lacks the Scooby's four-wheel drive, hard-won rally technology helps it tame the power.
Righto, Jay, I know you married an Essex girl. What do you think the Essex boys will make of this?
Do you know what, Dom? I don't think you need to come from Essex to appreciate this car. They've made us wait ages for this thing. 4 years the Focus has been around, but as we always say, it's been worth the wait. It's absolutely terrific, this car. It's got razor-sharp steering, a razor-sharp chassis, a great gear change, and that 2-litre turbocharged engine is pumping out about 212 horsepower. I'd have one, and I'm from Ireland.
For this year's luxury car, brash is most definitely out. If you thought Jaguar was being conservative, then Audi's new A8 is large, high-tech and very, very subtle.
Open wide! Mazda continues to surprise with the RX-8 sports car, a techno-wonder coupe with hidden rear doors and starring in next year's X-Men blockbuster.
It might only have a tiny engine, just the 2 seats, and look a bit like a sucked sweet. But bless it, we really have taken the little smart into our hearts. Now, good things come in slightly larger packages with this, the Smart Roadster. In fact, this car is part of a bigger mini Roadster boom. It's all about urban chic.
The Smart Crossblade, the Daihatsu Copen Ford street car. 3 dressy drop heads to cruise the boulevards. But which one do Richard and Dick wish they'd come up with?
I reckon that this is a rollerblade on steroids, is what I reckon it is.
It's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, I've never seen a car that looks more like a vehicle that's escaped the designer's drawing board. It looks like a Magic Marker sketch.
Yeah, you're right. Every car designer's got something like this in the back of the sketchbook, haven't they? Well, I don't know about you, but I feel a tad vulnerable.
But don't you feel you'd have fun?
I would have fun up to about 30 miles an hour, I think, but after that I'd be worried about seagull in the mouth.
I would enjoy renting one of these on the Mediterranean coast, you know, hire a car, cruising around. I think
It's exciting, but what happens when it rains? I wonder.
It's a catwalk car.
I'd need 2 of these, one on each foot, I think. You think it's big, but it's absolutely tiny.
I think it's got a great stance, you know. It's got that...
Tell you what it is.
What?
It's a tribute band.
A tribute band?
It's a tribute band.
Because it's... Okay.
That's pure TT there, isn't it? There's a little bit of Lexus there.
Very, very TT wheels, aren't they?
Maybe there's a program they're running in Japan where you just feed in all the different European brands, mix them up, and it pops out like this.
Oh, no, I think it's better than that. I don't know, I think it's better than that.
It's the quality that I like about this stuff, though. It's really, the game's really moved on.
Very cute.
Tiny car, but with loads of detail, loads of quality parts. It completely changes character when the roof's up.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's got more of that slightly... Do you know, I reckon this is more friend than car. You know, my wife and my daughter would like to have one of these. They'd love it.
I was never much of a fan of the original car. I thought it looked like an egg with a Grace Jones haircut, but this is really good.
Do you know, this is the first time, I think, where there's the whole edge design philosophy of Ford, married with the sort of original softness of cars, really works.
If you were to put your hand over that badge,
yeah,
what is it? You know, it's
sensational, actually. I think
if Maserati made a little car, they should have one that looked like that at the back. The way this looks, this great back end, this very 21st century big car, is all the way through. Everything works all the way through. And it proves that you can do a car like this without making it look like a TT.
Practicality, style, function, it works. Yeah?
Well done, Ford.
Excellent.
Bloody good job.
Right, boys, I've been saving something very special for you. Are you ready? What would a motor show be without a Ferrari? And here it is, a Ferrari. Just the one, mind. Think yourselves very lucky.
But if you are only going to see one Ferrari this year, elbow some people out of the way for this one, the Enzo, a road racer crossed with a Formula One car, fine-tuned by a certain Mr. Michael Schumacher, and absolutely the best thing I've seen since leaving the Bentley stand.
It costs a cool £420,000, and they're only making 399.
And they're all spoken for. Marvellous. So where do we turn to next for our supercar kicks? Well, how about this? The Spyker C8 1212, a Le Mans-style racer you can drive on the road. Prices start at about £200,000, and you can see this very car at the motor show, where it's making its world debut.
But you'll probably have to form an orderly queue if you want to get up close and personal to one of these, the AMG Mercedes SL55. And at 90 grand, it's less than half the price of the Spyker.
So, two top-line supercars, one seriously tricky test track. All we need now is a top-line driver.
First up, I get to ride with Damon in this Spyker, and this thing is so loud, we've given you subtitles.
How does this compare to all the racing cars you've driven them?
It's very typical, I'd say. It stinks of petrol, and it's really brutish to try and our hands get implicit.
So it's basically a street racer, really, isn't it?
It's basically a racing car. And, I've got rid of the earplugs.
Yeah, it's very loud. Sounds like I've got my head in a cement mixer. I'm quite enjoying this, I have to say.
Although, you know, on reflection, I might have just been confusing enjoyment with naked terror.
I think that's an idea, the concept. I think it's quite appealing. I mean, I like the styling, and I like the fact that it's made out of aluminium as well. The bodywork looks quite nice, and there's obviously a lot of craftsmanship that's gone into that. I also like the fact the sky comes in here, that big glass roof. That's a very kind of 70s.
It's quite retro, isn't it? Yes. Oh, the brakes good, David.
The Mercedes, in contrast to the Spyker, is so quiet you can still hear us with music playing.
What are these buttons doing?
This one down here.
That ESPN thing.
Yeah, the ESPN is...
You've got ABC and ESPN as far as I can see. Where's the BBC button?
Yeah. You keep your eyes on the road, all right?
Oh, right.
I'll look at the buttons.
Okay. Well, as you can see, it's pretty easy to drive, isn't it? I'm just pushing it quite reasonably swiftly.
Yep.
But it's letting me get away with murder. It's just beautifully soft, but also manageable. You know, it's not mushy. It's very easy to make a car that's comfortable to drive, but just a real mess when it comes to trying to drive it fast.
Yep.
Which this is not. It oozes quality, this car, really.
Comes with airbags. I wish it came with sick bags. Mind that hill.
Whoa!
Robot shot up. Oh.
Oh dear. I say we could have done with some wings then.
You're a very bad man.
Ready, steady, go!
What Damon was capable of in the Merc was like nothing I'd ever experienced before, and all my attempts to look cool failed.
You should do this for a living, you know.
Whatever Damon did, the car held on, but I'm afraid rather embarrassingly, I didn't.
Great one.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll walk back, I think.
I shouldn't laugh. I've never had that before in my life. Damon Hill makes me sick. Oh dear. Well, there you go.
Don't you start.
What do you mean you're actually sick?
Look, I'll tell you something.
You bet girls' blies.
Damon Hill is a spectacular...
Yes.
He's a fabulous driver, but not even James Bond could have gone through what I went through then.
Come on.
I survived.
Oh, you survived. Look, I've got a stomach like steel, and
Oh,
I'll
here
tell
we
you
go.
what,
I
you
presume
couldn't
this is
go
probably
through what
going to
I
go
went
on
through.
for
You
some
get
time.
sick in the back
Now,
of the Vauxhall.
if
Do
we
you
do
yourself?
finish the show, there's
You
probably
know you do.
no way, shut up,
Useless.
that you'll be able to see everything here. So, here's our highlights. Will you
blies.
stop it, you two?
He's a wimp.
You are a wimp, actually.
Tell him to stop it.
I can't believe it.
Soon, every street will have one. But until then, you must check out the Ford Street Car.
You must go and see the new Bentley. I'm sure I could never afford one, but it's drop dead gorgeous.
And you must go and see the mini stunt show. It's the Italian Job in a hall in Birmingham.